So today I have beginner across the floor combinations for you guys. This is part of the Across the Floor series that I'm doing for this channel, so I'm really excited. It is 4 different exercises that we're going to do in different combinations each time we do this. And I'll give you guys the rules for going across the floor real quick. So when we go across the floor, if it's right foot first, I'm going to start from this corner and then I'm going to go to that corner. Now we're all dealing with like really small spaces, right? So I want to make sure we get enough across the floor movement for it to be a true across the floor. So we're going to do from corner to corner. I like the corner because it is the longest part of your board. We all learned that in geometry. The hypotenuse is the longest line. So look at my math teacher too, okay? Let me have this moment. So we're going to go across. We're going to do the exercise like 2 to 4 times. And then I'm going to bring you back over here, count you in again, and we're going to do the exercise 2 to 4 times again. Because that will give us the amount of space we're used to having, all right? Same thing on the left. I'm going to go from this corner when it's left foot first, and then when it's reversed, like a drawback exercise, right foot, I'm coming from this corner, left foot, I'm coming from this corner. All right? Also, I did get a new floor. Technically, this is a very old floor. This is a 7-year-old floor, but it's louder and it gives me a little bit more support than the other one did. And I also, I don't know if that video is going to come out soon, but I totally chipped the other one in a video. Like I started dancing and then a piece of wood like this big came out and I was like, oh. But also I feel like it's going to help the blue shoes pop a little bit more for you so it's a little easier to see my feet. So trial and error, let's see how this works. But yeah, let's get started. So the first exercise we have is 2 flap heels, 3 flaps, and 1 heel. So you have flap, heel, brush, step, heel, brush, step, heel. And then you have brush, step, brush, step, brush, step, heel. And then you would start on the left. Flap, heel, flap, heel, flap, flap. Now, I have tons of videos that are super helpful in case you are super beginner and there's some steps that we're going to do today that you haven't done before or you don't feel super comfortable with. There is a step tutorial playlist down below in the comments. Go check that out. Even if you have to pause this video, go do what you need to do and then come back to this video. We're going to be working on riffs today. I have a video on riffs. I have a video that does touch on flaps down there, the basic fundamentals video. I think it's the first or the second one. And then I have a drawback video. We're also going to be doing those today. And Irish. I have an Irish video. We're also going to be doing those today. And a cramp roll. So those 5 steps, I have videos down in the comments for you to check out and get some help with if you need it. And then you can come back to these exercises like a pro. Okay? All right, so that first exercise, let's just do it one more time and then we'll try it with music. So we've got flap, heel, flap, heel, flap, 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 heel, flap, heel, flap, heel, flap, flap, flap. All right, let's do it. So the tempo is going to be a little moderate. to riffs. Again, if you need help with a 5-count riff, go down below into that step tutorial playlist and go check that out. It's a whole video dedicated to how to do the 5-count riff. Also, sorry not sorry for the song that will get stuck in your head after you do that video. Even if you know how to do a riff, go check out that video just because it's hilarious. The song that I will put in your head and will get stuck there forever, and I promise it's not Baby Shark. Okay, moving on. We have 5-count riff or 7-count riff. So you have options today. So you're either gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. To briefly go over a riff, it's just brush, stuff, heel, dig, step. Brush, stuff, heel, dig, step. Again, if you need more help than that, check that link below. I got you. I think it was like years ago when I filmed it, but still, it's still my feet. This may look different, but it's still my feet. So you have and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4. You'll just do these all the way across to practice your 5-count riffs. Now, we're going to try to make it into a 7-count riff to work on today. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you start with a 5-count riff, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have back heel, front heel, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The rhythm is a little bit different than the 5-count riff. The 5-count riff has that and a 1 and 2. 7-count riff just has straight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1E and a 2. And a 5-count riff, heel, heel. Do a 5-count riff, back, front. Back heel, then front heel. All right, so pick whichever one that you're working on and do that across the floor. Got it? Let's do this. All right, so there's 2 completely different tempos happening. The first time we go across, I'm going to show you the 5-count. Second time we go across, I will demonstrate the 7-count. Here's the tempo for the 5-count. All right, here's the tempo for the 7-count. And a 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Okay? First time I will do the 5s. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a 1 and 2. Okay? 7-count riffs. 5, 6, 7, and a 1E and a 2. All right, left side. 5, 6, 5-count riff. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1 and 2. All right, 7-count riffs. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and a 1E and a 2, and a 3E and a 4. All right. So we got that. Now we are moving on to Irishes. So what we're gonna do, again, if you need help with Irishes, link below. You have Irish, Irish, cramp roll, Irish. So you have to remember, it's Irish, Irish, cramp roll, Irish. You gotta start all the way back again at this Irish. 1, 2, cramp roll, Irish. 1, 2, cramp roll, Irish. So don't think it's like once you get to that 4th Irish, you're starting over. You're not. Okay, so what you're looking at is shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, hop, step. Now your right foot's free for a cramp roll. Step, step, heel, heel, shuffle, hop, step, and then you'll start the whole thing over with the left. Shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, hop, step, 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 heel, heel, shuffle, hop, step. Now usually a cramp roll will have a little bit more of an even tempo, even rhythm. but I want it in this exercise to match the Irish. So it's gonna go a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8. So you're gonna take a little pause when you're here before you drop. So keep it the same rhythm as the Irish is. Let's do it one more time and then we'll do it with music. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, hop, step, 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 heel, heel, shuffle, left side. Step, step, heel, heel, shuffle, hop, step. So make sure you're doing right, left if it's an Irish on, or a cramp roll on the right, and left, right if it's a cramp roll on the left. Okay? We got this. So it's a nice slow tempo. Here's what the tempo will be. All right. Right side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Double hop step. Left side. Drawbacks. So again, if you have not done a drawback before, you need extra help, yeah, click the link down below. I'm going to say that a lot in the beginner videos because that link that playlist is just filled with dedicated videos for individual steps. Each video is for one step, unless you're doing the basic fundamentals video, then it's for different steps. But they're just so helpful if you need the help. I'm so glad I put those together because honestly, I use them when I teach as well. I say, hey, now let's look at this video real quick because some of my classrooms have like video set up, and that way they don't have to like get on the floor to see my feet up close kind of deal. So, you know what I mean? All right. So we have drawbacks. We have step, swing, heel, step, swing, heel, step, swing, heel, step. So you can do 3 drawbacks and a step. If you have never done drawbacks before, ignore the rest of it and just do drawbacks. You can always just do these across the floor. Step, swing, heel. So that's all a drawback is. You step back, you spank your left foot, you drop your right heel. And then you do left, step, spank your right foot, drop your left heel. So if that's what you need to do today, do that. I'm going to do the combination, but you do drawbacks at whatever tempo that you need to do. This is your across the floor. So the combination is 4 moderate tempo drawbacks. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Then you're going to do something super fun. I kind of want you to like run in place, but like you're on like a ski slope. So what you're gonna do is you just did 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Your right foot is free. You're gonna drop it like you're running and slide this left foot a little bit behind you. And then you drop your left foot, slide, drop your right foot, slide, drop your left foot. So you're just letting your foot hug the floor for just an extra minute. So try not to make it, you really want that slide sound. And try not to get a little too fancy and give pickups. You don't want that you don't want that harsh sound, which you do want eventually, for other things, but not for this one. We're trying to work on slides today. So that's all you're gonna do. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Slide, 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 slide. Now, if you need slower drawbacks, no big deal. Airplanes, all the time, airplanes. Like I always say, I live like 15 miles from an Navy base. 15 miles is actually kind of a long way. I shouldn't hear this, but it's fine. So somebody who's actually in the Navy is going to be like, actually, that's not that long, and you should be hearing that. I'm going to be like, oh, my bad. All right, so 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 is the faster tempo, but if you need a slower tempo, it'll go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, slide, 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 slide. So what I'm going to do is across the floor, I'll do the slower tempo first, just 2 slow and 4 slides. 2 slow drawbacks, 4 slides. Then, second time across the floor, I will do 4 fast drawbacks and then 4 slides. Cool? All right, let's do this. On camera, but if you don't try it, you never will. So here we are. I hope you guys had a lot of fun with this. Again, I love across the floor so much. It's my favorite part of class whenever I teach in person or even virtually. It's my favorite part because it's just, I don't know, I love movement in tap, not just like staying in one place. Which is why I'm so grateful for this much bigger floor that I have right now, even though it has tried to kill me at least 3 times. So, but it's fine, it's a little slick. Maybe some new shoes, I don't know. Anyway, so again, those step tutorials are below. If you liked this and you want to try some more across the floor, I've got tons of those on this channel. I've got combinations. You name a song, and I'll probably have done it already. And I take requests. I have combinations at like beginner, intermediate, advanced, and everywhere in between those levels. And they're already on the channel, but if I don't have a song that you want me to do, put it in a request in the comments. Let me know what level and what song, and I will add it to my list. Some exceptions apply for like really dirty songs. I'm not going to do those. But yeah. Also, if you want to know when I post a video, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, and you'll get notified the second that I post a video. I do post videos multiple times a week, so make sure that you get on that. Join the Tap Fam, okay? That's what it'll be. Join the Tap Fam. So I had a good time. I hope you guys did too. And as always, thank you for dancing with me.